Hey everyone, I'm just doing this video today because my charity store, my big one, I've got a few around me, but this is like the big warehouse, charity store. They recently had a 50% off store-wide sale, so that charity store is usually very expensive when it comes to charity stores. So I rarely shop there, so I really took this opportunity to head down there. They have a huge DVD section, and the DVDs are usually on the pricier end of the scale when it comes to charity stores. I keep saying when it comes to charity stores, but seriously, this place, when it comes to a charity store, is usually quite expensive. So 50% off sort of brings the prices back down to what you would expect to pay at a charity store. So yeah, I took the opportunity. This jacket is actually something I bought from the sale. It's really rare to find something like this. Like, this was like brand new with the tags, and it's an official like Liverpool jacket, jersey kind of thing. You can see it's got like the Liverpool stuff on the back there. So yeah, I paid like 10 bucks for this. So I was quite happy with that. But yeah, anyway, let's get stuck into all the DVDs that I bought. So the first one is Jackass 2.5. This one here, I haven't really seen this one before. I've seen all the Jackass films except for this one, 2.5. This one kind of slipped through the cracks. That's no pun intended. If you've seen the series, you'll understand what I'm saying. But yeah, it slipped through, and I finally picked this one up, and I've already watched it, and it's pretty cool. This is more like a documentary than a movie, so I really enjoyed this one. Next is The Queen. This one here, I don't really remember it. I remember really liking it, but I don't actually remember the film itself. I don't, remember what it's all about. So, I don't know if it's going to be one of those things where I put it on and I suddenly remember everything, or if it's going to be like watching it again for the first time. But, yeah, I do remember liking this one, so I picked that up. Kids only. This one here is a 10 movie pack. It includes all of those films there. And I got this one because it has a movie called The Brainiacs. And I bought this one like a couple of months ago from a different charity store. It's just a standalone copy of Brainiacs. And it's one of those movies that I really enjoyed. It's like a really, it's a typical early 2000s kids movie. And I bought this one on a whim, because it was only $1 at this charity store that I went to, and I figured it might be good. So it's basically about this kid here who really wants to spend more time with his dad. His mother passed away from cancer, and he wants to spend more time with his dad, but his dad works a lot. And he basically comes up with this scheme to buy his dad's company so he could be his dad's boss, and yeah, that's basically what the film is all about. And I really did enjoy this one. So when I saw that this one actually included this film, I was just like, well, I enjoyed that one, so, there's none other films there that I probably will enjoy as well, so it's worth a shot. So, yeah, this one here will probably be going on my eBay store, and, yeah, hopefully there'll be a few movies in there that I really enjoy. Two great movies. Yeah. Delta Force and Delta Force 2. I literally just got this one because it was Chuck Norris, and I really have not seen his films. So, yeah, I have not watched these yet, but I am really excited to watch them, because I haven't watched any Chuck Norris films yet, so these will be interesting to watch. This will be my introduction to Chuck Norris's films, if you don't count The Expendables. A Night at the Roxbury. This one here, it has, what are those dudes' names again? Will Ferrell. I can't believe I forgot his name for a second. Will Ferrell and this dude. What's that dude's name? Chris Kattan? I got this one because I recognized the skit that these two did with Jim Carrey. Can't remember what skit that was from. Maybe SNL. But yeah, apparently they made a film about it in the early 2000s. When was this released? 1998. Okay, so it was the late 90s. Alright. Yeah, but I literally just got that because I recognized the skit. So I have not watched this yet, but it might be pretty typical of the time, where it's kind of stupid, kind of ridiculous, but a fun movie. So that's what I'm expecting from this. Erin Brockovich. I know this one has like the cash converter stickers on it, but yeah, this was from the charity store too. I've seen this before, thoroughly enjoyed it, so I picked it up because I did not have a copy. Julia Roberts in this one, man, damn, she looks really, really good in this one. Whoever her, the costume designer for this film was, well, I mean, it's based on a real character, so maybe that's how the real character dressed. She had good style, I'll give her that. Twister. This one here, favorite movie of mine. Seen it more times than I can count, and I did not have the DVD or the Blu-ray. Is there a Blu-ray? I don't know, but I didn't have it, so pick this one up. If you haven't seen this one, it does star what's her name? I'm trying to find the name of that lady. I don't know what her name is. It's got Bill Paxton in it. He passed away a few years back now. Helen Hunt? Is that lady's name? I don't know. But it's got a lady I'm familiar with. I just don't know her name. But yeah, really, really cool movie, this one. Here we have Robert De Niro in Greetings. This is actually his first feature-length film. It says so on the back here. And it's basically about him and a few buddies who try to dodge the Vietnam draft. So yeah, I tried to get through this one and it was really slow and boring and I just couldn't. So this one will probably go on my eBay store because yeah, I don't like to keep things that I'm not interested in. I've actually started getting rid of my imprint labels up there because I shook the whole, you know, spine number deal. It's just like, it's because they released the next 2 or 3 waves that they're releasing, and when I saw them and the prices associated with getting the whole waves, I was just like, alright, I'm tapping out, you know, I'm done. So yeah, I'm getting rid of all the spine numbers that I'm not interested in and just keeping the ones that I am interested in. So yeah, this one will be going on my eBay store. We have a double feature, The Execution of Raymond Graham and In the Eyes of Strangers. This one here, this is one of those sort of DVDs that I would usually leave at the bottom of the barrel. Wouldn't even touch it, just because of the way it looks like a cheap, you know, kind of dollar store DVD. And I'm not usually interested in them because my experience with them hasn't been that great. But I looked closely at this one, and it has Morgan Freeman in this film here, The Execution of Raymond Graham. And it's based on a true story. Well, it says a true story, which is unusual, because usually it says based on a true story. But yeah, it looks like it's a made-for-TV movie, like a really, really old one. Maybe even one of Morgan Freeman's first things that he did. It looks really, really, like, when was this released? Does not say. But yeah, it's a really, really early, like, made-for-TV film by the looks of it, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It's a gem, basically. One of those, you know, crappy-looking films that turns out to be an absolute gem. Really enjoyed it. It does look like it's made for a TV. It does look like it is a made-for-TV film. It's in the 4.3 aspect ratio and just has the whole TV vibe. It doesn't look cinematic. But, yeah, really, really, such a good film, that one. If you haven't seen it, well worth a watch. It's a completely different take on, you know, death row and the process and everything. It's a really, really good film. The other one I have not watched yet, so I can't comment on it. Moving on to the TV series now. The first one is the complete second season of Punk'd. This one here, this was like an MTV staple growing up. I used to watch this all the time. Love this this show. You know, Ashton's like over-the-top reactions really was really cool, like really entertaining. Yeah, a lot of people found it like cringe and he got paid out for it. But you know, I like it. You know, it's entertaining. It's fun. I really like these types of shows. So I've got the second season, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to get the first season, but I have the second one.
Yeah! Schwam! Schwam! Yeah! That was awesome! Yeah! Yes!
Next is the first and second season of The Mighty Bush. I've seen these off and on at charity stores, I've just never picked them up. So yes, I have them now, for those playing at home. Not sure if you can see the back of those. But yeah, I've just got to keep my eye out for season 3 now, which I've never seen. I've never seen season 3. I see these ones all the time, just not season 3. Michael Moore's the complete second season of The Awful Truth. I love Michael Moore documentaries. You know, a lot of the stuff I don't agree with, but mostly his documentaries are pretty entertaining, and yeah, I just really like his stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep my eye out for the first season of this. Yeah, it's gonna be like really lucky if I find it at like a charity store or a pawn shop. So I may end up having to get that off eBay. But I'll give it a bit of time. Next up, Australia's Hardest Prison, Lockdown Oz. I saw this on YouTube. It's actually on YouTube, and I really enjoy it. So when I saw that this was there for $1, I was just like, alright, I will get that. And it's got a bonus 50-minute documentary on prison girls. Have not watched that yet, so yeah, pretty interesting to see that side of it. This is basically a documentary on a maximum security prison. I think it's in Perth. Not entirely sure, I can't remember, but I think it's in Perth. But yeah, it's a really interesting you know, look to an Australian prison, which you rarely get to see these days. Probably a good thing for most people. Viva La Bam, the complete first season. This one here, another MTV staple. I love these shows, and I've had these off and on growing up. I get the DVDs, and then I lose the DVDs, and now I've got the DVDs again. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep my eye out for the rest of the seasons, because I think there's up to 5 seasons. But yeah, Bam Margera has really gotten low these days. I mean, he was already low, but you know, he's recently been fired by you know, the producers of Jackass 4. He won't be in that film because he's, you know, got drug and alcohol problems. So he's really fallen off the deep end. I feel so bad for him. I'm not entirely sure if it started when Brian Dunn was killed in that car crash. I don't know, but I just feel bad for him because he's still not in a good place even after all this time. Hamish and Andy's Gap Year. This one here, haven't seen it, don't know much about it, but I know Hamish and Andy. Haven't really watched their stuff, but I know of them. So, yeah, it's one of those things like it was $1, I figured, whatever, let's just get it. It's cheap entertainment. Next is Trigger Happy TV. This one here, I saw this in R2My-D2's video like ages ago. And, yeah, I saw it on the table at the charity store, and I was just like, oh, I remember that. And so, yes, I picked this up. Love the skits in this, especially this big phone here. I was a bit underwhelmed by the reactions from some of the people in it. Like, it's a giant phone. It's like, how big were phones back then? I have no idea, but it was a huge phone, and like people were barely having a reaction sometimes, and I was just like, really? But yeah, really funny TV show. Nice slipcase that it's in, and yeah, some of the pranks are just like meh. But a lot of the pranks are really cool. But yeah, it's really typical of the early 2000s, you know, prank TV show type things. It's kind of cringe at some points, and it's kind of funny at some points. It's just, I don't know, it reminds me of an early 2000s prank show. So yeah, it is a lot of fun. This is a really good TV show if you can get your hands on it. And finally, we have the complete first and second season of Falling Skies. This is one that I never really got into when it was first, you know, released. I don't know what happened. I just never got into it. And I've found these. I'm already onto the second season, and I'm really loving this series. I don't know why I didn't get into it sooner. So yeah, really good series if you're into your sci-fi, alien invasion type of deals. I think it's a little bit cringy at times. You're like, you know, there's a lot of stupid decisions being made, but I think TV shows like this are basically built on stupid decisions. So, yeah, still entertaining though, I am enjoying them. Next, I have a box set to show you. It is the complete, well, actually the ultimate box set of Charmed, should I say. Yeah, this one here was $10, which was an absolute bargain. This is one of those TV shows that I've wanted to pick up for a while now, but I don't like the show enough to justify paying the price it normally is. So for $10, I was like over the moon to get this. And it does have everything in there. I've already been through this, found all the discs in there to be in good condition. And this one does include the bonus disc, which is, you know, quite nice, because this is a donated item, so, yeah, quite fortunate to get a box set like this in this kind of condition. So yes, this one will be going on my shelf back there. And finally, I'm going to go through the non-English movies that I bought. First one is this one here, which might be called Hero. It says Hero right there, I don't know. But I've already started watching this. This one is basically about a top reporter and ordinary citizens fighting against the society's elites' abuse of power. So, yeah, I've started watching the first episode, and it is really entertaining. All the non-English movies that I buy, they all have English subtitles, so I can still enjoy them. This one here, I actually bought one a while ago, so this one will be going on my eBay store, and the reason I got this one is because this one has spot gloss. You see that? And this one doesn't. Yeah, little details like that really get me. It's got spot gloss on the back here too. Not sure if that's registering, but this does not have it. But yeah, yeah, it's a really cool TV show, and I'm really enjoying it so far. But I have not watched it all, so I can't really comment on it. Next is a box set with 2 films in it. This is the front of the box set. So these ones here, like these, I think these are Korean films. I think I read that somewhere that these are like South Korean or something. And these ones are so expensive on eBay, because I was trying to find out the names of some of these, and I was looking on eBay, and the prices are just ridiculous. Like, I paid $1 for all these. This one here was $1 as well, and it's got 2 films in there. But on eBay, these things can go into like 60, 70 bucks. It's ridiculous. Like, the films, I think a lot of them are around 30, 40 bucks. It's just ridiculous. So it's great that I can get these from charity stores, because otherwise I wouldn't have the opportunity to watch them, because I just wouldn't pay the amount of money that these cost normally. So yeah, let me show you these. So this one is A Bad Love. And there's the back of that. And Prince of the League. I love the packaging on these things. It's so pretty. It's got like a magnetic closure there. And on the inside you have a little, you know, advertisement of what else is available. And the DVDs are in there. Such pretty packaging. Really, really nice. And as I said before, all of these have English subtitles, so I'm kind of excited to watch these ones. The costumes in these look amazing, but I mostly bought these because I want to watch a lot more international cinema, just to, you know, be more culturally aware of what's out there, and get a sense of how different cultures make films, which I don't normally get, because I'm just completely westernized in terms of what films I watch. So yeah, it's great to get the opportunity to watch these type of films. So yeah. Next is, I have no idea. I couldn't find the names of these films, but they look pretty. That's what actually drew me in, was the packaging. And yeah, it's just got some information there. And I would like to learn Korean. I'm gonna go with Korean. Somebody out there might be able to correct me, but I think these are Korean, and whatever language that is, I would love to learn it. It looks so pretty. I wonder if people like look at like the English alphabet and think our English alphabet looks pretty, because yeah, I just think these look really intricate and pretty. So yeah, this is actually Blu-ray too. You can see it's got a Blu-ray thing up there. So yeah, and it does have these do have on the back here, it does have English yeah, English synopsis on the back there, so you can learn what the movie's about, and English subtitles, so yes. And lastly, I have this one, because I don't know the name of it. So this one here, I'm actually really interested to watch. It's basically about a palace maid who gives birth to the second son of King Seok-yong. Probably butchering that, so I'm sorry. But yeah, really, really keen to watch this one because the costumes in this, you can see there, look amazing. So, yeah, really, really keen to watch this one. But, I'm gonna try and leave it to when I've got time to fully immerse myself, because when you watch movies with subtitles, a lot of the time you'll miss things because you're reading the subtitles, so I want to make sure that I can give it, you know, a bit of attention. And, just in case you're wondering, these, you know, slipcases are just, you know, slipcases, same picture underneath. So, yeah, really, really nice packaging, really, this is just so nice. This is so pretty. The thing with me is, I'm a major sucker for good packaging. I will take a look at a shitty movie just because it has really nice packaging. That's how bad I am. So yeah, that's all I have to show you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I went a little bit nuts. I mean, not really nuts. I mean, I think I only spent like 35, 40 bucks, something like that. Because everything was $1. Well, except for the box set, but that was still a bargain. But yeah, anyway, feel free to like and subscribe this video, or don't like it, you know, it's up to you. I try to do my best. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here. Until next time, ciao for now.